Bryson DeChambeau currently sits 25th in the world rankings, a remarkable feat considering he has played only 9 official ranking events over the past 2 years since joining LIV Golf in 2022, which blocks him from earning standard world ranking points. Despite the limited schedule, the 2-time major champion who has won 2 U.S. Opens and previously reached 4th in the world has maintained his position in the top 25, keeping him firmly in the conversation as one of golf's most talked about and controversial figures. His comments suggest he sees ranking debates as secondary to what's best for the game and ensuring the best players are on display. In 2025, Bryson DeChambeau has competed in just 5 ranking-eligible tournaments, including a runner-up finish at the International Series India, a top 5 showing at the Masters, and a tie for second at the PGA Championship. His drop in the official world golf rankings isn't due to performance. He consistently delivered strong results but stems from the limited number of official events he can play under the current ranking system. Since joining LIV Golf earlier this year, DeChambeau acknowledged the importance of LIV Golf's application for world ranking points, noting that the approval process takes time. Under new CEO Scott O'Neill, LIV Golf has shifted focus from headline-grabbing signings like Tyrrell Hatton and Jon Rahm to expanding its global presence and integrating more fully into mainstream golf. LIV Golf has submitted an updated application to the official world golf ranking, confident it addresses all outstanding questions and hoping for approval before the 2026 major season. After their initial request was rejected in 2023, Bryson DeChambeau recently weighed in on whether LIV Golf players should earn official world golf ranking points, highlighting that the tour features top-tier competitors and emphasizing the importance of following the proper steps in the process. He expressed confidence in CEO Scott O'Neill and the LIV team as they work toward approval, noting that the group is optimistic about moving forward correctly. Despite competing in fewer than 10 tournaments over the past 2 years, DeChambeau remains inside the top 25 in the world, while players like Tommy Fleetwood, Rory McIlroy, and world number 1 Scottie Scheffler have all played 40 events in the same period. He argued that LIV golfers, especially newer signings, deserve a path to earn ranking points, pointing to consistent elite-level performances from stars like Jon Rahm, Cameron Smith, and Tyrrell Hatton. The debate underscores a broader issue in professional golf. With talent now spread across multiple tours, the current ranking system struggles to fully reflect the evolving landscape. Supporters of LIV Golf advocate for adapting the rankings to account for top-level play, regardless of tour affiliation, while traditionalists insist ranking events meet historical criteria tied to field size, format, and qualification pathways. DeChambeau's statements emphasize both the competitiveness of LIV Golf and the need for rankings to evolve. Alongside the sport, Bryson DeChambeau has argued that LIV Golf players add significant value to the sport and that recognizing their results would give fans a fuller picture of the world's best golfers. The debate has sparked mixed reactions within the PGA Tour community, with some players expressing sympathy for live competitors seeking ranking points, while others note that different formats and limited pathways make integration difficult. Golf commentators have highlighted that the sport is at a crossroads, with multiple organizations operating independently, and many believe this could push governing bodies to rethink the ranking system to better reflect the modern landscape. LIV Golf CEO Scott O'Neill has emphasized that inclusion isn't just about recognition for live athletes, but about creating a unified framework where talent from every major tour can be fairly compared and fans can follow the sport's top competitors, regardless of affiliation. As the 2026 major season approaches, the review process is being closely watched. Meanwhile, DeChambeau remains focused on his performance, advocating respectfully for change, aiming to showcase world-class golf and support a ranking system that treats players and fans fairly across all tours. The coming months will be pivotal for both DeChambeau and LIV Golf as the debate continues. As debates over the future of golf rankings intensify, many observers are examining how the official world golf ranking OWGR has evolved or arguably stagnated over the past decade. While professional golf has grown increasingly global, with new tours, expanded TV coverage, and athletes competing across multiple continents, the ranking formula has remained largely the same. Critics argue that the system no longer fully captures the modern competitive landscape, citing Bryson DeChambeau's high ranking despite a limited schedule as a clear example of exceptional talent being visible but not fully Supporters of reform emphasize transparency and fairness, arguing that fans deserve a ranking system reflecting the true hierarchy of the world's best players, regardless of tour affiliation. Meanwhile, LIV Golf continues to expand its global footprint, adding new events and building a team-based narrative that resonates with younger audiences. DeChambeau and other LIV players highlight the importance of connecting with fans through innovative formats, digital content, and behind-the-scenes access, creating a year-round story that blends elite-level competition with entertainment, enhanced broadcasts, and detailed performance analytics. LIV Golf's approach, with immersive broadcasts, and behind-the-scenes access, has already increased fan engagement, especially among those who found traditional formats harder to follow. Meanwhile, the PGA Tour has continued to innovate in response to these changing dynamics, emphasizing elevated events, guaranteed payouts, and expanded media partnerships. Analysts note that the competition between the two tours has pushed both toward innovation, and some believe the future of rankings may require collaboration among multiple governing bodies, including OWGR, major championships, amateur circuits, and developmental tours. The idea is to create a unified vision that reflects the sport's evolving ecosystem rather than relying on outdated structures. Amid this backdrop, Bryson DeChambeau has maintained high-level performance in every ranking high-level event he enters. Coaches and analysts point to his improved accuracy, short game efficiency, and course management as evidence of a balanced, strategic approach. By carefully selecting events where he can compete at the highest level, DeChambeau has preserved his ranking despite a reduced schedule, emphasizing personal growth, preparation, and the goal of consistently facing the strongest fields. Bryson DeChambeau views the ranking debate as something that will naturally resolve over time, focusing instead on preparation, execution, and consistently showcasing high-level golf. His calm, calculated approach has earned respect from analysts who recognize the difficulty of maintaining competitiveness with such a limited schedule. Looking ahead, insiders predict that the ongoing ranking conversation will spark broader discussions about the future of professional golf, as global sponsorships and international tournaments increasingly shape the sport. Events in Asia, the Middle East, and emerging markets are creating new exposure opportunities, influencing how governing bodies plan long-term strategies. For DeChambeau, Ram, Smith, Hatton, and the rest of the LIV roster, the hope is for a more inclusive ranking system that rewards performance across all major platforms. The coming seasons are seen as pivotal, as current decisions may define the sport's structure for the next decade. Meanwhile, former major champions and respected analysts are weighing in. Some support awarding LIV players ranking points based on competition strength, citing past major winners and Ryder Cup standouts, while others argue that points should require clearly defined qualification pathways, standardized formats, and transparent fields, creating a debate that highlights a generational divide in the sport's legacy figures. While there is broad agreement that the official golf rankings need to evolve, the pace and scope of that change remain debated, and this conversation has amplified the visibility of players like Bryson DeChambeau, whose career now symbolizes broader questions about modern golf. Behind the scenes, executives from governing bodies, tournament organizers, and statistical analysts are exploring how to update the system fairly for everyone, from competitors in large open-field events to team-based formats and global mixed schedules. Proposed solutions reportedly include integrating alternative performance metrics, expanding the number of eligible events across all tours, or introducing a layered ranking system that combines official results with strength of field indicators from international circuits. Though nothing has been finalized, the ongoing discussions show the momentum behind the topic since LIV Golf's formation. Amid these debates, DeChambeau has maintained a calm, optimistic voice, emphasizing growing the game and creating compelling moments for fans. His strong results in 2025, including top 5 finishes and near victories in majors, reinforce that LIV players remain highly competitive, while coaches note his disciplined, data-driven approach with biomechanical analysis, customized equipment, and specialized recovery routines as key to sustaining elite performance. This blend of discipline, innovation, and strategic planning has allowed Bryson DeChambeau to stay competitive despite a reduced schedule. And if LIV Golf eventually secures official ranking access, players like him could quickly climb back into the sport's top tier, potentially reshaping leaderboards and adding fresh dynamics to major events. As discussions around rankings continue, the upcoming season may prove pivotal in defining how professional golf adapts to a more global and unified structure. DeChambeau remains focused on performing wherever possible, confident that results will speak for themselves, while ongoing collaboration between tours and governing bodies hints at a more transparent system that lets fans follow their favorite players across all major events. Viewers looking to stay informed are encouraged to subscribe to the Golf Hub channel, leave comments sharing their thoughts, and like the video to help the channel grow and continue delivering insightful stories about the evolving world of golf.